introduce to you the man of the hour, Tony.
Hello and welcome back to At the Gates. I am your host, Tony. With me is...
Mark Whitting.
Unaffiliated Jared.
Jared, why are you unaffiliated?
Because this league is unaffiliated.
I didn't say where we were. Mark, where are we?
St. Paul.
CHS Field.
St. Paul Saints.
Independent League Baseball.
It is the American Association, and we are playing... Yeah, the SS Association. We're playing the Fargo...
Red Hawks.
Fargo Moorhead, sorry. I forgot about the Minnesota side. Jared, how many St. Paul Saints games have you gone to?
3 or 4.
Mark?
First one in this ballpark.
So you went to the old one?
Yes.
Which one do you think is better?
Is that even a question?
Do you miss the train at least here?
The only thing I do miss is the free tailgating at the old one.
That's true. The other one did have a little bit more space and a little bit area to spread out. I kind of missed the train, but that's about it. Otherwise, this field is way, way nicer. What's your favorite part of the field?
All right, we're going to talk.
This beer guy right here.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the field?
I would say just the modern design.
I would agree. I was going to say the modern design, especially having the section numbers above you that are kind of like burned in the wood. That's a really cool touch.
Yeah, sort of like the Legends Club at Target Field when they have the Carew atrium and the Puckett atrium with the wall wood on the side and the image of the players burned into the wood. Similar effect there.
Agreed. And for being a minor league stadium, it seems very luxurious.
Really?
Yeah. The seats are cool too. Multicolored seats. It's like confetti almost.
So we're not really at the gates, are we?
No, the game's already started. We're inside.
Who's winning, Mark?
Tie.
And tie goes to the runner, correct?
Always.
The Saints have only 1 hit. The Red Hawks have 3, but we're tied up. Jared, who got the home run? Your best friend, right?
The one guy with the home run.
No, I mean, who ended up with the home run?
A weird, dirty old guy named Waldo.
Yeah, you can't tell who he is with the orange cap and the Twins jersey on right now.
And the green shirt on underneath and the weird khakis and the knee-high socks and work boots. I think he's got work boots on today.
Probably. What's special about tonight? What are they wearing?
They're celebrating Charles Schultz and have Snoopy outfits, or actually Peanut outfits on tonight.
So
they're all wearing Charlie Brown.
Half Charlie Brown.
Yep, they got the little squiggly stripes on the bottom of their jerseys.
And we also got a Charlie Brown shirt.
We did.
For free.
Giveaway, freebie. And the princesses.
And I got a free high five playing Plinko.
Yes, we both played Plinko. Jared didn't because he's too tall for Plinko.
I am. It's illegal for tall guys to
You
play.
must be this tall or under to play, and he just missed it.
Yep.
So what else do you think about St. Paul and baseball here? Anything that you want to talk about?
The Saints are winning their division.
We tend to do that.
The grassy berm area over there is pretty cool.
I agree, although I wish that they actually had the bullpens maybe underneath right field, so then the berm could be a little bit more
to the fence.
Yep.
Did you notice the ivy on the batter's eye?
It looks very nice.
Where you at, Twins?
Yeah, I mean, they can pick up the ball against some green.
And the St. Paul Eye Clinic logo on the wall.
I personally like the Minnesota corn foul poles. That's a classy touch.
A nice home style right there.
Kind of surprised they're not a little taller.
Agreed.
That's true. This is.
They only have to be knee high by 4th of July.
I was just gonna say this is the knee high by the 4th of July foul poles.
So, Mark, what's your favorite part other than the beer vendor? Then, what sticks out to you for this stadium? Maybe a design feature that you love.
I like the picnic area out in left field. You can rent out.
Except it's closed for a private party tonight.
Yeah, but it's still kind of neat.
Minnesota logo. Soy.
So, oh.
And that's not a foul ball to us.
So excited. Still in play.
I could have caught it maybe.
It still has its charm of minor league baseball, but it, like I was telling Jared earlier, it still feels luxurious. So they did a nice job blending the goofiness and zaniness still on the field, but classing it up a little bit. How about that pirate ship in right field, foul area?
I don't really understand it, but there it is.
It's for Treasure Island. They're a big sponsor.
Yeah, so?
Treasure Island pirate ships.
The only cool pirate ship I've been on is the one in Clearwater Beach. That one went on the water, so that was more of a real pirate ship.
Oh.
And I got to shoot a cannon off it.
Were those ones in San Diego pirate ships at any point?
I don't think they were pirate. You mean Diversity, the old wooden ship?
Yeah, that was a pirate ship, right?
Oh!
Sure. Uh-oh. That one was hit very deeply.
Into the gap.
That's almost a ground rule double. Should be scoring a guy.
Hey, you can't recount the events of the ball game without
that's
express written consent
Of Major League Baseball?
No,
This isn't Major League Baseball
you didn't
affiliated.
Let me finish, but okay.
Of the American Association?
Yeah.
I can do whatever I please. They're going to love this. This is probably going to bring them dozens of fans.
Yeah, to fill the one row that's open ahead of us.
It's true.
Tell you what,
So-
though, when I did buy the tickets, this was like the only group of like 4 together 2 months ago.
Really?
That's kind of why we got here, because this was
Weird.
4.
Everybody was coming for the princess night, apparently. Never mind Charles Schultz. It was all about the princesses. Did you see how full it was out there in the outfield for that?
That's true. Jared was kind of jealous. I think he wanted to be dressing up as a princess.
Yeah.
Which princess would... that should be a discussion right now.
That's a good question.
Mark, which princess would you be
Which Disney princess would you
for
be?
Disney princess?
I wanted to be the princess that got to fly on the flying carpet.
Jasmine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Jared?
I would probably say Belle. Beauty and the Beast.
I'm going to go with... What's the one from Frozen?
Anna or Elsa? Elsa is the...
These want magical. These
Yeah,
want to
do
make
you-
magical slushy drinks, right?
Ooh, that would be true. I was thinking more like independent from men.
Anna. That's Anna.
I'm going to be Anna.
But
then.
Elsa's the princess. She has the crown and the blue dress and all that kind of stuff. Whereas Anna's not, I guess, the
Does she get frozen?
Elsa's the frozen one.
Elsa does get frozen?
Yeah.
So what did Anna do?
Anna gets frozen at the end of the movie.
Okay.
But Elsa does all the freezing.
Because Elsa had the cool hair, though, right?
White hair.
After,
White
ooh,
hair,
man.
yeah.
Maybe I'd be a blend of those two.
She was a platinum blonde.
I could be the lost sister of those two. Get the white hair and still be independent of men.
Yep.
But of the princesses that were on the field,
Tinkerbell.
I kind of like the redhead with the green dress. personally.
Ariel.
Just some of the personal ones that I saw out there.
So literally of the princesses here?
Yeah, that's the one. That, if I could have borrowed one for maybe an evening,
Okay.
that would have been the one.
Ariel turns woman of the night.
Jared, is there one that you...
Honestly, I didn't get that good of a look. Sorry, Mark.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
The
We'll
only
go
one
with
that I
your
noticed
instinct on that one.
was Tinkerbell, just
Yeah,
because she was
Tinkerbell.
the one talking
She
when
was
we
the
got out there.
ringleader.
But Tinkerbell didn't get it to home plate, though, when she threw out the opening pitch.
Oh,
She was
she
the
didn't?
only one that threw one,
She
though.
should have used some fairy dust.
That's true.
Run home, Jack, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But aren't most Tinkerbells normally guys?
Peter Pan's.
Peter Pan.
Although
Yeah,
no, most Peter
and
Pans are
girls.
girls. Yeah.
That's
That should have been a princess out there to show them like a role model.
exactly. I still think that surprised that Disney is still going to the princesses
Yeah.
with all this Me Too movement.
Should there be a
princess
prince?
been sexually harassed in the movies? Is there? I mean,
I don't know, but they always have like dad issues.
and
There's always like a dead one, or you know.
up until recently they were all sort of not
All white,
helpless,
too.
not helpless, but sort of have that mentality. That's why Anna was such a big deal, right?
They were all very white too.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't white, they were
Until
like.
Jasmine.
That's true, but she was even still like, kind of.
She was. What's the word?
That's what I'm trying to. There's a. There's a
White
specific.
cultured.
Yeah, but what is that word? Almost like whitewashed
Yes. Yeah.
type of deal. Although then there was that movie a few years back of it was almost like in the bayou with the black
Princess and the Frog.
Yeah. So that I
she
think
was
was the
here.
first one that was finally like.
Fully cultured.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Bet you didn't think that we'd be talking Disney princesses on this, did ya?
We're a diverse podcast. We
Very inclusive.
yes. Yep. That was the word I was looking for. Good job.
Any other random questions that you would think of? Okay, how about if you were a Peanuts character, which one would you be?
Ooh, good question.
Oh, I think Snoopy because he had that cool doghouse that just he could fit everything in it.
Jared
And it
could
was
be
this
your
big.
Woodstock. He'd be your best friend that would just be like, doo-doo-doo-doo. And he kind of sounds like that too. He's like,
Yeah. Although I would probably be Charlie Brown because that just seems like my whole life. Good grief.
is Linus the one with the blanket?
Yes.
I would be Linus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No pig pen in our group.
No, that's true. Not yet, at least.
Right.
I feel Lucy's behind us though.
Yes.
Or peppermint patties.
Yeah. Or the annoying sister. What was Charlie Brown's annoying sister's name?
I don't know. Now I'm just going into Muppets like Miss Piggy and Kermit, an animal.
She kind of had a Miss Piggy dress and blonde hair and yeah.
So how about you come up with a question?
When can we go get our buy one get one free Harmon Killebrew root beer?
Did he get a hit already?
He got struck out. He had to strike out.
Oh, they had to strike out?
Yeah, the guy from the other team.
And he did?
Yeah.
Oh, we
His
already won.
first at bat. Yeah.
Nice. Way to do that, guys. What was it, grape soda or something?
Root beer
Or cream.
or cream soda.
Or cream? Oh, I thought I heard grape. Dang. Yeah, I've seen the Killebrew, but I thought maybe they were making grape now. That would have been pretty fun.
No, cream soda first. That's a natural evolution.
That's true. What about orange dreamsicle? They could go that next.
Dreamsicle would be fantastic.
If you could make your own soda flavor, what would it be?
Black cherry.
That already exists, so make it something goofy.
No, it would be the Jared brand black cherry. Exclusive.
But it would be ironic, it'd be clear, right?
Yep. Because
Can I do like black rum flavor?
You could do that.
There we go.
black licorice rum.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
Mark's all about the black licorice.
Oh yeah.
You could almost do like a black licorice root beer type of flavor because you could do like heavy on the spice.
And serve it up with onion bagels.
I had a beer that had that in it. What is it? It starts with S, the spice, whatever is in it. Shoot.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Sarsaparilla.
No, not that.
Saskatoon.
Here, let me quick use the Googles.
Oh boy, buy some time.
Yep. Hopefully the
Fly ball.
Wi-Fi at CHS Field here is
Fly
fast
ball
here.
caught.
We'll find out here.
Fly ball caught.
I think mine would be a lime cream soda.
A lime cream soda.
Yeah.
That would be
A
interesting.
blend of like vanilla and lime.
What if it's like instead of root beer float, like a Coke float?
Those were good. I had that black
Have
black
you ever
cow.
had a mellow yellow float?
No, 7-Up float.
I've not had that.
Yeah, you put sherbet in the 7-Ups, it's really good.
Ooh. Sherbet and 7-Up?
Yeah.
I should try that. Note to self. I'm going to make a note of that right
Just
now.
listen to this. Put it in the podcast. Tell yourself in here.
Jared, in the future, when you're listening to this, make yourself a 7-Up with sherbet ice cream. Please and
Love.
thank you, your past self.
And if it works out well, give an update on the next podcast.
Are you a 7-Up or a Sprite? Or Sierra Mist?
Not really Sierra Mist. I don't really
Tried
care.
the new Mountain Dew Sprite.
Ooh, that stuff is good. The Mountain Dew Ice.
It was okay. It was okay. It was like Sierra Mist to me.
No, I think it had more lime. It had more bite.
I'm right. Yes, it did. But I'm saying for me it wasn't all that good.
Have you ever had a Green River Mark?
No.
Tony's a connoisseur of all sodas, so he's gonna.
Green
ask
River
you
is
about
great. It's like
lots
the
of obscure
like the
sodas.
lime syrup that you get at like Dairy Queen, but put into a drink.
That was my favorite.
Just straight out of the pump.
Was that lime syrup?
Super good. And if you like sugar, then you'll like it.
Valley Fair went all out for their advertisement here. Can tell me if you can find it.
All right.
Uh-oh, this is really sad.
Foul ball.
Okay,
Foul bowel. Not quite us. I'm not seeing it. Oh my gosh, there is a tiny little banner. It almost looks like it's homemade and someone working at Valley Fair was like, I'm going to advertise for us, but not pay any money.
We're gonna sneak this in through the gates and then put it up when no one's looking.
There's one over there too.
Yeah,
One on each side.
So you didn't say though. Are you a Sprite, 7-Up?
I don't really have a preference. Maybe 7-Up slightly.
Why?
I don't know. I just had to pick one.
I'm a 7-Up. That's very crisp, like you said.
Yeah, especially when it's really cold, I think 7-Up
Oh,
has
yeah.
a advantage.
Oh yeah. Although I can't drink much of a full bottle anymore. But
Get burpy?
those first few swigs are definitely delicious.
What's your favorite soda then?
My favorite soda,
Is it a mini soda?
My favorite soda is the one that I crave at the time. Sometimes it's Mountain Dew, sometimes it's Sprite.
But if
or
you were
sometimes it's
to
7-Up.
plan for yourself in the future and you don't know what you're gonna feel like, and you
I
went to the
don't.
grocery store and you had to pick one
I
out,
literally don't have a favorite. It's just whatever I crave.
you don't have a fallback that's like,
Nope.
I'll always at least enjoy this.
No, because I mean, you drink way more than I do, so it makes sense that you would have one, but I don't.
I feel like that actually makes less sense because I'd have more in my palate where I'd be very confused.
But see, I don't think so, because I think that you would have tried so many different ones that you just know, yep, this is the one.
Big red for me.
I could see that, yeah.
Mark, what's your favorite soda?
Always been Diet Mountain Dew.
Die Hard.
Diet too. Okay.
Cherry Cola has been always second.
A good vanilla Coke is pretty good.
Well, so if it's a cherry Coke, do you like the homemade cherry Coke or do you like the actual prepared by Coke cherry Coke?
The Coke, and then with the cherry juice is number 1.
How about the cherry grenadine?
The grenadine is number 3.
Okay.
The regular cherry cola is number 2. Grenadine it just doesn't have that enough cherry flavor.
Okay.
And it's
Put
very
that in-
fake,
yeah,
very weird.
That just goes in the Sprite to make the kitty cocktail.
Yep.
Are you a bottle, a can, or a fountain?
What kind of bottle? Plastic or glass?
Okay, so let me rephrase the question. Fountain, can, plastic bottle, glass bottle.
Glass bottle. 100% Bob. Which are you?
Can's easier to take places because a lot of places don't like glass.
Glass just gets so cold though, and it keeps it a little bit more than the aluminum. And I can put it in the
Glass is-
freezer and then it gets cold and you can do some of that super chill where you can get it into the slush.
Yeah.
Remember our freezer at
We did. I've never seen that, only in YouTube videos until that point. But then again, I've never tried. I mean, I'm sure if you tried, but super cooling soda. Oh yeah, that was awesome.
So which one is your favorite?
I like glass. However, I have to say probably from a can. There's just something about having because you can taste the metal. I don't know why. I just have the, I used to walk around with pop tabs in my mouth sometimes, and
He's a little bit weird.
it is a little bit weird, but it's just what I did as a
They are
kid.
now doing wine in a can.
I've seen that.
And in bags.
Yeah, the bags, but
Boxes.
the can is, I think, for the boating and the camping and that stuff.
Yep.
That you can just slow crush it and easy to recycle versus the bottle. Once you've done it, it's still the same size.
I also learned from my boss at work that they have whole corn on the cob in cans, like literally still on the cob.
What?
Exactly. They put like 4 of them in. It's a giant
Who's
can.
they? And what
The
kind of
Canadians.
commie bastards are they?
The Canadians, because she lived in Newfoundland and they didn't have sweet corn growing, so they'd have it in cans.
Those Newfies are weird.
They're really weird. She's like, yeah, canned corn, and we're like, oh, we know what canned corn is. She's like, no, canned sweet corn, and we're like, we still know what that is. And then she's like, no, on the cob, and we're like, that's nonsense. And if you look it up, it exists, and it's creepy. And then I told them about bread in a can. Have you ever seen bread in a can?
Yes, I have seen that.
That looks really gross, huh?
Yeah, it does look really gross. Did you find your spice that you were looking for? We've been buying time for you this whole time. Now you're looking at Twitter.
Awkward. And the Saints are getting more hits,
They gave up 2 in the previous inning, top half of the inning.
so we're losing 3-1.
Barbecue flavored soda. Would you drink it?
Of course. Will I like it?
I found the beer. It's the root beer double bock. But I think it starts with an S, was their big spice in it.
I'm not very good with spices.
Sassafras or something like that was the
Sassafras
spice.
root?
But yeah, the root beer double bock is what the beer was. It tasted like a root beer. It was really good.
Huh.
You ever drink sassafras?
No.
Isn't that a soda?
I know sarsaparilla is.
Sarsaparilla, but that's made with sassafras, isn't it?
I don't know. Succotash?
Well, you're the one that knows.
I don't know the ingredients. I just know the
All
names.
sodas.
By the way, eggnog soda, not as good as you'd think.
Does it have real eggs in it?
No.
Is it like real eggnog? Or just
No, it's just the flavor. It's,
So like grenadine of eggnogs.
yeah, and it's, no bueno.
No bueno. What's your favorite kind of corn?
Dried field corn. I like the speckled sweet corn, so it's white and yellow. And what do you put on your sweet corn? I put, of course, vegan butter, but then a little bit of salt and pepper. Or if you want to go crazy, you put crushed red pepper on it. Yum.
You know my deal with pepper. I can't have pepper, otherwise it gives me massive heartburn, and then it erodes my esophagus, and then I have just eating issues, right? However, this will take you for a little bit of a whirlwind tour.
Ketchup? Please don't say ketchup.
No. On corn on the cob, I definitely put butter, but when we're talking just straight sweet corn here, it's best cut off the cob, and then my grandma has this recipe where it's like you have 1 ear of corn. This is an exaggeration, but it's almost like 1 ear of corn, and then you have like 6 cups of sugar. Super, super sweet corn. It's so good.
So it's like a dessert?
Almost, yeah. We call it grandma corn. It's delicious.
Grandma
like
corn
sweet
could
cream
be
corn.
something that she leaves in the toilet, too.
That's true, but not that kind of grandma corn.
Mark, what's your favorite kind of corn?
I like the late sweet corn that you can get from here. I like to grill it.
Do you grill with do you peel it, husk it,
I keep it with the
husk?
husk, and I run a bunch of water over it, and then quickly wrap it in aluminum foil, and then throw it on the grill, so it's semi-steam, semi-grilled at the same time.
So you don't get the char marks on the corn itself?
No, but I'll get a little bit of char on the husks.
Yep.
But it seems to kind of steam it and stay really good that way.
Wait, does cornbread count as a corn?
No.
Or is that getting into corn product?
Corn product.
Because cornbread is freaking good. Although, what if you have the
corn meal?
Right, but what if you have the whole kernel corn in your cornbread?
Do you like whole kernel corn in your cornbread? I don't.
Not as much, but I'll still eat it. Like almost like the cornbread pudding type of deal. That's still okay.
Yeah, I don't like it in mine, although I'll still eat it.
I still think locally that Redstone has some of the better cornbread.
Redstone has cornbread?
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
And they have the old cast iron skillets that they use over and over again, so it gets that flavor.
Nice.
Really
Do they call it the Kirby Puckett cornbread?
They should have.
You can only get it in the bathroom.
I don't
Yep,
understand
at
the
the Prairie
reference.
one.
Do I want to know the reference?
That's where Kirby got in a little bit of trouble, and that was his fall from grace.
Yeah, the
Oh, really?
Eden Prairie Redstone. Which, at the time, that was the height of probably 50-year-old guy and gal hookup spot was that Redstone in Eden
really?
Prairie. Oh, yeah. So,
And there was a waitress, if I'm remembering correctly, right? That he tried
Isn't it
to
always a
get in there.
waitress?
probably. But, yeah, that was an interesting time.
That
It's
was
like it's like, hey, you're serving our table. Like, it's like in the movies how the
the stripper likes me.
The lead male actor always ends up getting together with the lead female actor because they're together for like 2 months consecutively working on romantic scenes, and that automatically guarantees that they're in love after that. Same thing. If you're a waitress, oh, you're automatically in love with me because you're nice to me while you serve me food.
Don't you dare try to tell me that movies are formulaic. Screw you.
All right, there we go. Officially, sassafras.
Yep.
It is sassafras.
Yep, there we go.
We were buying 10 minutes of time right there.
I think it was closer to
Thanks
20.
to Untapped, we found out what it was. Because they don't have it anymore, because I think it was more of a wintery beer. But it was really good. Tasted like an adult root beer. Better than the Not Your Father's root beer, because that was too sweet.
Huh.
And then that Not Your Father's Mountain Dew was a little strange as well.
Have you had any, they call it birch beer. It's like root beer, but a little bit more,
Woody.
not even woody, just almost wintergreeny.
Yeah, I haven't.
That stuff is good.
But I was also telling Jerry, because they had the Killer Brew out there, that one of the other local breweries is now going to start to can and sell at markets their root beer from their brewery.
Interesting. I think, what's the other one? The Stonebridge, I think, is making their own, or Liftbridge. Liftbridge is making their own root beer.
Yep, and then you'll be able to buy it soon in stores, so that'll be fun, because they started just having to make so much of it because of all the kids going in the brewery with the parents for that. And then LTD and Hopkins does do a lot of good craft sodas as well.
I remember that because my dad would go to Leinenkugel's, actually, and they would give, obviously, tickets for trying their beers, but since I was underage, root beer.
Here's a question for you. How many standard deviations between root beer and vanilla Coke? Vanilla cola.
I mean, I'd say vanilla cola would be closer to cream soda.
Really?
Although cream soda is loosely connected to some root beer, so
So what's the rainbow there? What root beer, cream soda, and then vanilla cola?
let's see.
You can tell. We're talking separately. Go ahead. I just had a question I had to ask. That's all.
Huh.
What direction does it go? I don't even know.
I don't
All right,
know.
here's the first contest. I think we're in the third.
Oh, yes. We should talk about that, by the way.
Yes, we're gonna
We
do
will
the
be
eyeball.
going on the field
It'll be an eyeball.
on the 7th inning, correct?
Seventh inning.
So Jared's excited because he's going to be a big eyeball. We're doing like an eyeball race. So Mark, what do you think? What's your strategy if you want to give it away here?
I think my strategy is going to be untie everybody else's shoes before the start.
That's a good strategy.
Jared's is probably going to be get small.
Yeah. Just try to stay standing up.
Mine is going to be go fast.
That's a good strategy, I think.
So we're going to find out, though. We're going to have to rank the 3 competitions and see if we got the best one or not.
That's true.
I don't know. This one looks pretty good. Do they have to pick up one of the bodies? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh, man. That poor patient. His legs hanging off, all funny.
This would not be good for stabilizing the neck. This person would be paralyzed at this point.
Oh, he destroyed the bus! And then the one kid.
Only one guy finished the race.
They do look like real doctors. They just got out of college. One guy looks like he's about 76.
Oh, we're going to get free chips.
No, we're not, because they threw them all.
Dang it. So is that it? Do you got anything else?
I'm asking everything I can think of.
All right. So
Do you have any questions?
Back to the vanilla Coke deal. I did have a 3-week love affair with vanilla vodka and Coke.
So it wasn't vanilla Coke with vodka, it was vanilla vodka with Coke?
Yes. Smirnoff had a vanilla vodka.
Would you try the salmon flavored with Coke?
I like salmon, so probably.
So you'd have the salmon vodka with Coke?
Infused vodka with salmon, though.
I've seen it. I was with my dad when he went to the liquor store, and I don't know that you'd want to get sick with that.
Sounds like a Minnesota thing.
It was Wisconsin.
And up north. Hey,
Wisconsin.
we're gonna go up to the cabin and infuse some vodka with salmon.
Although it'd be more walleye around here.
That's true. That's true.
And then, a cheese flavored one?
That would be a very Wisconsin one.
Yeah, cheese curd.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could almost do like a cheese soda.
Cheese soda. I don't think I would like that.
Like more like a cream cheese, like a sweet.
I don't think I would like that.
Yeah, Philadelphia cream cheese soda.
Hey,
Just invented something.
hey, Philadelphia cream cheese, talk to us.
I wanna make soda.
It might actually be better if you did it with maybe like with a cola too. Then it would almost taste like a float, like a vanilla type of.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I am gonna go home and have a beer float.
Beer float?
Yes.
What do you put in a beer float?
Beer.
Well, the best is Dangerous Man's peanut butter porter,
Okay. With
Very-
what ice cream?
vanilla.
Just vanilla?
Yep.
What brand?
Ooh, that's a good question.
The Breyer's,
What brand?
the old-fashioned one with the
Oh, with the
vanilla
flakes in it?
beans and the flakes in it. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta be able to see your vanilla in your ice cream.
Yes.
Is that your go-to vanilla ice cream when you're not doing a beer float?
I don't drink vanilla ice cream if I'm not doing beer floats. Then I'm in peppermint bonbon mode.
Yeah. What's your vanilla though? What's your go-to vanilla?
Madagascar. Do you mean like the type of vanilla bean itself?
No,
Oh.
just the brand of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, the
Do you go
Breyers,
through
the old-fashioned.
the blue bunny,
No,
the
Breyers.
the one that's a 6-pound for like 2 gallons because that's the cheapest in the bin? Because that's what I do. The New York style.
So like the
root beer
yellower?
floats. Yep.
Oh, so yeah, I'm more in the white one with the speckles.
Breyers is
Yeah,
good
with
though.
the vanilla bean speckles.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
There's a good.
We have, wait, just to go into baseball here. Do we have replay in this level?
No.
I don't believe so.
No.
No.
Because a very tall gentleman just came out of the dugout.
He's their resident tall guy. Jared almost got that job.
Okay. And he's literally a foot taller than the umpire, and he's trying to intimidate him.
Oh, they are going to review it. They do have replay. Jared.
Okay.
Or is he trying to get a second or third opinion?
Yes, I think that's actually what they have. Instead of replays, they have doctors, and they just go for a second opinion. And he's out.
Out.
All right. Should we end it there?
Okay.
Perfect. That's a good out. Good play.
End of the inning.
The umpire has called us out. We must shut down now. It's a good solid 34 minutes, guys.
We burned a lot of time.